dress, the way their hair is, now you are not of God, you know. But who says that? We're all, if the definition of God it is what it is, then it unites everyone in that place and without a doubt. You know, no matter how they dress, no matter what the identity is.
No, I'm saying like my God. I'm saying like my God, the way He accept me is, it doesn't matter like the way I dress, like, you know, like if I come in, He accept me for who I am, you know, because I am the image I am, you know, no matter what or like what I do or what, when I come in, like with the other people that they come in, they just look and just look, you know. But guess what? Like when I come in, God, I am it, like the image I am, you know. As long as I come in, I'm saying like I pray all day, bro. You know, like I pray every day, and God, like when I go to church, it's not because it's for anything, but I say like when I do go to church, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like people just staring, like people just staring at you, like people staring at you, like.
I'll just let him finish. I was gonna say, me too. I'm busy tapping down here, trying to tell him, like, I love what she's wearing. Like, I would wear that.
I actually have a dress like that too.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Oh yeah, no, it's based on another woman. She wears this dress. It's very popular.
Yeah. That's sorry, King Milo. Well, I don't know why I'm calling you Milo, but yeah, King Melo. King Melo. Yeah.
I suppose that's how they pronounce it. Am I right?
Yes, King Melo. Yeah.
Hello. No, but I'm saying like, being like Sudanese, like us Sudanese, like we like to judge so much. Like
judging everywhere, the master
judging is everywhere, King Melo, to be honest. And I think
no, that's like with us, like in like our like Sudanese community.
Milo for sure, mush.
Malagita.
Hi, Sudan community now. Let me tell you, our problem is that we're all trying to find a purpose, and a person who did not find a purpose yet will point another finger to another person. Even when a person like God has just opened the gateway in order for them to succeed, what the hell is this?
Are those seals?
Fish, what's going on?
Are you in the fish?
No, what do you say? Like, that's right. Like, no.
Those are seals. No. Seals.
I thought it was you, Sophie.
No.
Hey.
No, it's definitely the dude. Are those seals? Those baby seals?
Animals.
Yeah, animals. They look like fish mammals or something. Something in the sea.
I think this sounds like you know these birds around the beach. They
seagull.
Around the
Seagull.
Seagull. It's called seagull.
Yeah,
the white one, the one they eat fish.
Yeah, and they're choking, but they're swallowing.
Yeah, they take things bigger than them most of the time. Yamani.
Yeah, stop.
Yamani. I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay, man, I was just suggesting. I don't know where you are, honestly. Maybe you haven't found.
Ugal is walking around 8:30, leaving Naka for America.
Is getting his steps.
I'm in Chicago.
Chicago Mafia, America?
Definitely Illinois.
It's America.
Yeah.
That's why she said it's 8 in the morning.
No, I'm in Chicago.
Yeah, I still love that in Chicago.
Hey, Nuna, you know who this reminds me of? That his voice reminds me of Uncle. There's a guy called Uncle. That's how he talks.
Yeah.
His voice reminds me of the guy called Uncle.
Uncle Chris. Or
Best.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, do you know why do you have Arabic writing in your life?
Malaysia, I don't know how to remove it.
That's us.
Fadl.
Yeah, ده رمضان ولا شنو؟
يا ووك
Okay. All right.
So, I'm
What we gonna do? You go back home. Or how do you have to go back home?
Yes, love, what are you saying?
I said, Sophia, I'm a
She doesn't speak the language.
You're right, I took no ring.
Oh.
Hey, well, but
That was nice. Hey, King, don't say speaks Dinka. Ask first.
No, Jenny and Manga.
Innocent, that mom.
Jen.
You got.
You know, our language is more like alike because when Dinka people speak, I kind of feel most of the words, you know.
Yeah, they correspond.
Okay.
I think you guys, when you guys speak, your language is actually closer to Chinese.
Yeah, because even you know my father's name. No, honestly, every time at the airport and they said his full name and a Chinese person stood up and he was telling us the story. I was laughing.
Yeah, Chinese, they come from South Sudan, to be honest. Even like the name, they have Chan, they have Deng, they have Leo and stuff like that.
Have you ever gone to Facebook?
And also Chinese right now has friends that they're actually the ancestors actually black people.
Sophia, you need to go to Facebook and write our Junubi names. All these Asians come out like, yeah.
Yeah, I used to write my father's name and Chinese people appear.
Yeah. So every time I hear another person speaks, straight away it's close to Chinese.
Close to Chinese people, yeah. It's so weird.
I'm saying like, just to bring peace to everybody, Nair and Dinka, those, like they're like twin brothers. Like Nair and Dinka, like they're brothers and twins. Just like if you look at the Bible. So, like if you talk to somebody like in Nuer and somebody talk in Dinka, it's like almost like close,
It is.
No, you guys are nice.
No, you can understand. No, you can understand. Like you can't understand like certain things, But
let me tell you something, Melo. I think all of us as South Sudanese or Africans do relate in our languages.
Yeah.
Certain words and certain English, yes.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, it's the same way when it comes to British English and Australian English. Colonization plays a part.
Yeah, Australia.
You mean
Australia? Also, do you know that, how do you call it? The Asholi in Uganda, Asholi in South Sudan, and Asholi and Shuluk, my mother speaks with them the same language, Shuluk. They do understand each other. And also...
What about Anyuak?
Anyuak and Shuluk, they speak the same almost.
Yeah.
Anyuak, Shuluk, and Asholi, they all come from the same ancestor. Like the same.
Can I be biased? Can I be biased?
Go ahead, be biased.
Make it welcome, love.
You want to be biased? Go ahead.
Yeah, fuck it.
Like, generally, thank you for welcoming me. Thank you. But I just want to be a little bit more biased person, right? It's like my great-great-mama, my mama's mama, my mom's mom, they're all from Shilluk, right? And yes, there are certain words that correlate. I am like, I don't know what generation, because I would have to pay attention to every other generation, right? I don't know every other generation, but technically there is a correlation, but it isn't what you think. Because, dude, when it comes to South Sudan, I don't know about everybody else, yeah? When it comes to Shilluk, yeah? Unique, yeah? And it has to do anything to do them too unique. Like, it's not the same way as Aqua look at my father's side in a way, it's not the same. It will never be the same because I haven't caught up when it comes to that part, and I will never caught up because that part can also translate itself to Kenya, which my dad could never do, but my mom can. My mom can translate herself when it comes to not looking people in South Sudan, but then if she goes to Kenya, somehow she understands them better than my dad. But
Mela, can you mute yourself because I want to hear what Becky's saying?
I got it. Go ahead. Continue.
Can you tell me which part you want?
Yeah, you stop with your father's side.
My father's side is like completely different. Completely. Like, you and myself would never know because I don't need, like, I'm not gonna leave you, yeah? Have you ever heard of Wong people?
Dinka Danwak?
I think it's your Dinka Danwak. It's literally, it is so isolated that it was so crazy to me.
I want to know more about them actually.
And
actually, I think I heard, what is their city? Is it a town?
We don't have a town at all. That's the problem. Like, there's little information about the place, although they have big problems. They do. Because I myself only know based on the fact that a part of
Sorry about that, guys. He just came up. Go ahead, continue. You're talking about Nyok and your father's side, something along those lines.
and long. Again, long.
Like, you talking about Abier? This is Abier?
No, it's like you have to drop it. You have to long.
Okay.
But I think it's Dinka.
The weirdest thing is, we are part of the originals. Like before there is board, because technically.
Yeah, Becky, I was gonna say like speed it up, and I was gonna go to sleep. But now how you done much learners? Original though, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
What are we talking about?
Good night.
Yeah, good night. I'll just listen from.
So the bottom line of the truth is, most clans, there's no concept of a tribe in Africa. There were only clans, Khashoggi, Kida.
No,
That's not how we existed. We didn't have something called a tribe, you know?
No, we always had it. It's just the problem is that
we had a clan. There's a difference between a tribe and a clan.
No, we've always had it. The problem is that the Western world made us put titles to what we know. And we have
But there's a difference when you speak about a tribe and when you speak about a clan.
No, but the weirdest thing is we don't know all of the above. Like, I can't sit here and say, obviously, one thing that I know about myself is where I come. Like, for example, yeah, I don't know about everybody else. It's like when you get married, yeah, before you get married, you have to say from the beginning to the end, right? Not because you're saying from the beginning to the end because you have to, but it's because it shows the people that you are around that your family is also, I guess, a presence.
traditional Grand Cross is only performed as a last resort when a warrior is unable to use their sword. You only use it if you have no other option. That's the skill he knows, the rest is mine. And the only person who knows how to do it my way is me. Or more accurately, I'm the only one who knows how to do it like that and survive. Yes, that's true. Grand Cross is so volatile, it can easily become a self-destruct tech. To unleash such a fearsome thing at full power and walk away unscathed, there's certainly no denying it, Captain. You've cultivated a miraculous skill in the years you've grown in the battlefield. I might go as far as to liken it to the might of the gods. It's very possible that I won't be as successful. But if there's ever been a time to try for the impossible, I'd say this is it. Master, wait!
You can't!
That's not a chance you need to take. Allow me and just stand aside.
It doesn't matter who takes the chance. There has to be another way.
There isn't. If it means saving the rest of us, somebody has to put themselves on the line. It's the only move we've got.
You don't know that.
There's no more time to argue. End of discussion. Oh, man!
I remember that technique of yours well. Hard to forget the thing somebody almost does you in with. Now I'm only imitating here. I think it went a little something like this.
You can do a Grand Cross? No, his body can't take it. It's all right, Heath. That's enough. I'll do this myself. Just leave it to me.
No can do. If you die here, I'll never be able to settle our score, will I?
You'll never settle it this way either. Heath, please.
If I'm being honest, I'll tell you this. I didn't think much of you humans at first. But you aren't so bad after all. Matter of fact, I've taken a liking to you and your friends. Believe me, it surprises me too. But there's something to admire in everyone here. What I like most is you're all willing to do the stupid thing. You'll put yourself in harm's way to protect your bonds. In that sense, you're just like my old comrades. I don't want to see any of you sad ever again, so I promise I'll get the job done!
Now stop!
Don't underestimate me, Shadow. I know what I'm doing. If you're immortal, then that makes me immortal as well!
Now soon! Finally, the fall of Vern Palace.
Sure went out in a blaze of glory, Elohim. We'll never forget what you've done. From this day forth, number 12 is permanently retired. Thus ends his service with the Beast King Commandos.
Hey, congrats. Now you've retired, what's next? Travel the world?
Shut up. He didn't even make sure that I'm actually dead. I mean, it was a nice speech, but at least check.
I think you mean triggering, not traumatizing, but close enough. And giving them PTSD. I think it was a dream. It was a dream, Brown Kitty. It was a brain.
No kidding. Sorry I worried you. Where's your shirt?
Long story. Happy to see you made it back. Thanks.
I mean, I thought I'd never see you again. Guess I should know better. It was a real group effort.
Thank heavens you all made it out of there safely.
Agreed. We were cutting it even closer than I realized. Talk about good timing, huh?
Yes, quite so. Is that Yellowbone?
I think so. Flora, that's not how I expected you to react.
That's right. She didn't know that Master Rabbit was going to laugh all this time. She must have thought she was seeing a ghost.
Nasty, let's water she's painted.
Wait, where's that?
Thank you.
I mean, I thought I'd never see you again. Guess I should know better. It was a real group effort.
Thank heavens you all made it out of there safely.
Agreed. We were cutting it even closer than I realized. Talk about good timing, huh?
Yes, quite so. Is that Yellowbone?
I think so. Flora, that's not how I expected you to react.
That's right. She didn't know that Master Rabbit was going to laugh all this time. She must have thought she was seeing a ghost.
Nasty, let's water she's painted.
Wait, where's Di?
Oh,
Tell me what happened to Di.
I guess he's still up there.
He's on his own.
With what he's up against, we weren't much use anyway. Even if we could help, he's in a place that none of us can reach. It shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't have listened when he told us to back off. I should have done more. You've done plenty. I'm proud of yourself. Each of us gave all that we had, and we got him there. It's why we've pulled off so many miracles beyond our abilities. It's come at a great cost, but it's why we're still here. It's also why Dai's able to carry on the fight, why he'll win. He's proud of you. All of us are. Right. You're right.
It will make a splendid legend, thus lifted by the hope of his friends and the hero ascended to the heavens.
And all we can do is wait to see if he'll return. And believe that in the end, Dai will win.
There's no doubt about that. Master Di will be victorious. He always is. Even the Dark King himself can't overcome the son of the mighty war god Baron.
You're done, Burn!
Win. You have to do it, Dai. Take him out and then come back to us. I don't care what you look like. I mean it. Just please come back. Don't let this be how we say goodbye, pal.
Seriously? Where's Vern?
He's still alive. I feel it.
I have to find him. He can't win.
I can't do this in such a compromised state. Perhaps if I still had both my arms, but no, it would still change nothing. Even with both arms, the outcome would be the same. He's transformed into a feral beast, sacrificing all he has, including his very nature, to claim victory. I'll win, but I must sacrifice all I have as well.
of energy. Has Vern finally done it? He's unleashed the power of the sovereign eye. Is his bow truly that powerful? The unique sound of the Dragon Knight.
What is this? Where's all this energy coming from? Done, Vern!
Well done, Guy. Your father will be so pleased. You've taken a hold of a power far beyond this realm, one that eclipses my own. To defeat the frenzied beast you become, I must transform into something even more ferocious. Hadlar once walked the path of no return. For his courage, he was rewarded with a power rivaling that of my former body. I shall be too! Even if it means I cannot turn back, that's a small price to pay for victory! I'd give my entire kingdom for it!
You hit hard! This is what your true form really looks like, isn't it?
This is a vessel. My true form is here at the head. The behemoth I'm attached to is a final measure. A ruthless creature. I keep locked away in my third eye. My soul. It would still change nothing. Even with both arms, the outcome would be the same. He's transformed into a feral beast, sacrificing all he has, including his very nature, to claim victory. I'll win, but I must sacrifice all I have as well.
What an intense wave of energy! Has Vern finally done it? He's unleashed the power of the sovereign eye. Is his bow truly that powerful? The unique sound of the Dragon Knight.
What is this? Where's all this energy coming from? Done, Vern!
Well done, Guy. Your father would be so pleased. You've taken a hold of a power far beyond this realm, one that eclipses my own. To defeat the frenzied beast you become, I must transform into something even more ferocious. Hadlar once walked the path of no return. For his courage, he was rewarded with a power rivaling that of my former body. I shall be too! Even if it means I cannot turn back, that's a small price to pay for victory! I'd give my entire kingdom for it! you as a final measure. A ruthless creature. I keep locked away in my third eye, my sovereign eye. If there's a force to match a dragonoid, it's the Sovereign Supreme!
Sovereign Supreme! I've seen this before! That's it, it looks just like Sovereign Rock Castle!
Very good. The castle's designed to resemble my most terrifying form of all! I'm sure you haven't forgotten. It was bestowing the power of my sovereign eye to the pathetic little drummer of mine that allowed him to evolve into the beast Garoa. I knew if need be, I could evolve my body in the same, which is what stands before you! I also knew that if I, the source of the magic power driving the transformation, attempted it myself, I couldn't change back. Sovereign Rock Castle was a plaything for conquering worlds, a crude sketch of my impossible dream. But I gladly take this state over defeat. Anything is better than failure. Crude though it is, the name of the legendary Dark King Bird will go on in infamy.
That's your reason? You're using a power you decided to lock away because it was too dangerous just for victory? You're actually choosing to cast aside who you were. All just to save your reputation?
So be it, there are far worse fates. To rule the trio of worlds as a heartless beast of terror is but a small sacrifice. All I care about now is besting you. To vanquish the Dragon Knight, I'll accept any form I must. Defeating you is worth any price! It's time I rid myself of you, Guy! Be gone!
Full power! Draconic aura!
Sometimes all a friend can do is wait and watch for you to come back home. Hey, tell me where you're going when you go off alone. Oh, this was a story based on honesty and courage from the start. We're together, I thought we could make it work. On the horizon, something shining, and everyone can see you. And I don't think it must be what we've been looking for. And now the sky's open up, the wind's making up again. And I watch for a bird flying off. Sounds like the future's lighting up. Don't you know it's all connected like a journey has brought us to us, yeah. So now, we're together through it all. To counter the Dragonoid Guy's relentless attacks, the Dark King we're together through.
Tribalism is political. It's political. Becky, one question before you continue. Um, when's the last time you went to Sudan, if at all? Where did you go? Where in Juba? Juba is huge. Name a street, hotel, or something. Tongjing? No. Where? We don't need to hear the language. We want to say the location, the area. Like Juba's the known. Some people say Juba more than South Sudan. So my question is simply, when's the last time you? What you said you went less than a year ago. Where did you go in Juba? And
My village.
no, but Juba is not a village. You said Juba. Where'd you go? Because before you go to your village, you got to go to Juba.
Capital.
I know, but where in the capital?
That's the thing. I'd rather say the capital than where I went to. I went to my village next.
No. Juba has several areas. Juba is just where you land, but there's several areas you can go and stay in Juba.
That's the point.
Have you ever been to Juba? Because it doesn't sound like it. Because the way you're saying it sounds weird. The reason I asked that is what you're saying politically. You're passionate, but there's a lot of things that have been updated, and a lot of things have changed. That's what I'm saying.
I think one thing you're not trying to understand, right? Capital is Juba, yes?
It's correct, but where? Where'd you go in Juba? Hotel. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Uncle Chadwick.
South Sudan is not in your sitting room. It's a country. It's a country of dignified. It's a country of dignified people. It's a country that has cost us blood. Please let me finish. It's a country that has cost us a lot for us to call it a country today. So we are not going to sit about here and then we have people here talking about South Sudan. Just address whatever you have to address. Let us just be respectful. You can say whatever you have to say. Just don't be
apologetic. We just start from where. Has she ever been to Juba? I don't think so, because she's speaking very vaguely. If you just start from there, then we can. The conversation's over. I don't think she's ever been to South Sudan in her entire life. I don't think.
That's what I was trying to say, because if you have never been here, it's okay to come and ask and inquire about certain things. Me, I'm not saying that I know 100% of what is going on in my country and all that, but I'm not going to sit down here and listen to my fellow people that speak the same language as I, appreciating, saying, oh, the North is a better society than us, oh, we are very tribalistic and this. You need to look down in history. That's why I was telling you, go and drop. Please, let me finish, man. Let me finish. Don't touch your happy. You shut the fuck up.
Sorry. Calm down, Jack.
When you were speaking, I was quiet. What's wrong with you?
Stop shouting. Calm down, Jack. Let her make your point. Go ahead.
Let us stop interrupting. Anyway, you go ahead. You're mobile because I think you're married to any conversation.
Dude. We got you. All right, go ahead, Apology. Go ahead. Get to the point. Go ahead. Becky, let's sorry about it, Becky. Let him speak. Guys, I'm muting everybody. Guys. We don't need to be cussing each other out. That's not going to go anywhere. We had a productive conversation. Cussing each other out in Tongjing or any language that doesn't get us anywhere. Reason why I asked you about Juba was not to be offensive. It was just I felt there was a lot of assumptions that were made, and if you were on the ground, if you even met some people from your family or other places, what you would say would be very different. There's a lot of things you said that I felt before I went to Juba, but after I went to Juba, it completely changed, and a lot of things that I thought were not true, and a lot of myths, misconceptions were edited when I went to Juba. So I see your passion. You have your thoughts and everything. Even you are passionate. You're talking about the country. You came here to talk to us. We're all South Sudanese. Great. But what he was trying to say, let me speak for myself. What I'm trying to say is, I feel there is a lot of assumptions in what you're saying, in the sense that it's what you would think if you never went to South Sudan. That's what I felt. It's not, and I'm not saying that you're completely. So I'm not saying that your opinion is completely wrong, but there's some things that need to be revised in your thoughts. That's what I wanted to say. And if you want to hear our side, what we think, and if you'd ask us questions, I think it would be better, because some people have been in Juba for their entire lives. Some of us go to regularly to Juba. We make podcasts, we make documents. That's why we, or like,
Wait.
yeah.
I can always hold back at one point, right?
Go ahead. Okay.
I've
Yeah.
not done enough to try and understand nobody's brain. Yes or no, please?
Fair enough. But we're
No. It's a yes or no question, please.
fair enough means yes.
Because I wouldn't leave, because one thing about me is I'm not.
We didn't say that. If you want to look at us on Twitter, we have podcasts, we have full documents, and we have research with government officials to counter some of the things you've said. We're not. What we're trying to say.
I will hear you. I hear you. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it. If I'm not understanding it, I will ask questions.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. No, it's all right, apologetic. We're passionate and we're not happy about our country, so things can get heated. It's nothing personal, and that's what I was trying to say. That's why I respect to you, apologetic. Respect to our sister Becky. The first time me talking to you, I love you're passionate. I hope we can talk regularly. I hope maybe I can learn from you in other communities, because we're all from there's 64 tribes, and I feel everyone has a right to speak. That's all. That's what I wanted to say. I didn't want to. I hope I didn't sound condescending. I hope I didn't. Yeah. Go ahead.
Wait.
I have a question for you right now.
Go ahead.
Do you think?
My answer though?
Go ahead. Let Becky finish.
sorry.
Then. Go ahead, Becky. Go ahead, Becky.
Okay, can I answer, right?
Please do.
To me, you were very too condescending and you were too abrupt, although all I wanted to do was understand, right? But at the end of the day, I can take in your feedback, right? And I can accept what you're trying to say to me, because sometimes not in all environments are that environment. And it's not all the thing outcome we're looking for. Right?
Fair point.
So I get it, I understand it, but if I did differently and I've done different, I get it, I understand, and I apologize.
Yeah. But did you ever wonder, why did this guy ask me if I went to Juba? Did you ever ask yourself, why did he ask me that question? Why would he ask me that question?
Technically, you've already been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. Imagine if I've never been to Australia, and I started talking about Brisbane or Vegas is the best place to make money. Everyone in Melbourne is wasting time. And I'm saying with so much passion. I've never been there, and I heard this, I heard that. You would have the right to rip me apart and tear what I'm saying, and you say yeah.
Okay, so what are you trying to make me contradict everything based on the fact that you think or you understand from his context? Is that
No, I'm not talking about him. Go ahead.
Wait.
Go ahead.
From my understanding, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you said, like in the last few seconds, is that this person ripped you apart, but like not ripped you apart, but ripped the whole thing apart based on the fact that you've never been there, and so that you've never been there, you don't understand the context. It's like
not like that. I didn't understand the context. Some things were inaccurate because I was having a lot of hearsay.
it's hard. Like the weirdest thing is like you can talk for yourself or you can talk for somebody else. Those are your two choices, because you're fluctuating at the moment, and if you want to fluctuate,
I'm talking for myself. My point is, how can someone, like for me, I've never been to Australia. How can I come and educate and give you information about Australia? It doesn't make any sense.
But the weirdest thing is like you can be in Australia next week, right?
All right.
Next 3 weeks, you can go to Australia.
That's correct, and
You can be in Australia.
that's correct. You could even you could be in Juba 2 years. Go ahead.
The weirdest thing is,
Mhm.
it all exists. It's an existence. But how much are you willing to give as a person? How much can you give as a person?
I get your point, but I think you're missing my.
I have a question for you.
Let me finish real quick, Sophia. What I would just, but you understand my point of me. I've never been to Australia, trying to educate you about Australia, right? If I go there, that's a different story. That's my point. I was not talking about. Yeah, you have a point. You could fly to Cuba next week, next month, even after tomorrow. The issue I was pointing out is you have to remember some of us are in or regularly go, and we are dealing. We're in a. What's it called?
Sudanese?
I am South Sudanese. Thank you very much.
Okay, so if you're South Sudanese,
Mm-hmm.
why is your auntie not telling you? Why is your uncle not calling you? Why is your cousin
But
not calling
it's not the same.
Why are these people not telling you what the problem is on the ground?
That's what I'm. That's
These
what.
people tell you what's on the ground.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you're not understanding. You're hearing hearsays. When you go, let me make my point.
There's a difference.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me make the point. This is what you're missing. Now, what I hear about Australia from my uncles, social media, family, relatives, is different than when I go there and I ask questions and I see with my eyes. So what you like, for example, even your education is different than your uncle's education. So the questions you will get, the answers you will receive when you go there are very different. I know a lot of people have the idea that they can get all the answers or most of the information from a phone call or a few Google sites, but when you go there, it's completely different. Even there's a lot of propaganda all over the place talking about South Sudan in a negative way. We do not know what that's about, how to fix it. But for me, what I got when I was sitting in the U.S. behind a computer and behind a phone is very different when I went to Juba. That's my point I'm trying to tell you. Even I wish Nunu was still here. Nunu has went to South Sudan, and she has everything. A lot of things that she had, the myths and thoughts, have completely went almost 360. And then also the other thing is there's some of us whose relatives can give a very biased thing because of the propaganda of tribalism. Now you, who has been educated and who is South Sudanese, who is talking about South Sudan, meaning the great curiosity, desire to see our country prosper. I'm just saying, with your mind and your ability, if you go there, you would, the amount of gold mines of information you'd get would be very different. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, sorry. I want to rest the mic, give a chance to Sophia and others. Thank you very much. Sophia, come back.
Yeah. So, also, me being in Sudan, like South Sudan, long time ago, also that's this myth, like my full information, what is actually happening right now in South Sudan. And that's why I do always have contact with Unapologetic, because Unapologetic says the truth, what is actually happening. And actually, before I had an argument with Unapologetic about, not an argument, but I had a conversation with him, but I wasn't sure whether what is happening in South Sudan is actually tribalism or not. Unapologetic, we had a conversation maybe 3 or 4 times, and he always insists this thing is not tribalism, it's actually politicians trying to actually put tribes into an issue that they have created. Took me a while, took me my own research, took me even to see Riek Machar in court and actually understand. You know what? We don't have tribalism. We have leaders enforcing tribalism in order to get ready for that crime syndicate against the city of South Sudan.
Sophie, 110%. So how did I become a victim of that problem, please?
So, to be honest, okay. So, coming to that understanding, and from Unapologetic, that's why I have so much respect for him. He's at the end of the day my brother. He's Dinka, I'm Nuer, I'm Shuluk also, but he is my brother. Nobody can tell me he's not.
Wait. He should look, your should look, right?
It doesn't matter whether he's Shuluk.
No, wait. No, wait. He should look, your should look, right?
He's Dinka. He spoke with you in Dinka right now. Unapologetic is Dinka. But I'm Nuer, I'm Nuer. And he's Dinka. That's why we had... But in my mindset, I also had the ego, the ego. Yeah, listen, he's a Dinka, but he's coming here to speak. Maybe in my back mindset, he's very politically aware, but in my mindset, maybe he has a little bit of tribalism in him. But it's actually not true. It's actually not true. I came to the understanding that the people who are actually living in the villages down there, and they're living their life, let me tell you, they want to raise their cows, they want to do their farming, they want to eat and drink. They're facing famine, they're facing floods, they're facing whatever. They don't even have the time or the energy to go and actually think of war or whatever. And wars, long time ago, from one tribe to another, or from one clan to another, if I'm to say, because the concept of tribe is something new, it is more severe than what we actually think. People take harbor and they go and people get unalive. That massive fight between clans is not as today. It doesn't even exist. So where does this conversation come from? That conversation comes from the headquarters in Juba, blah, 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 etc. That's where the problem is. And now even the citizens of the country right now, I'm not in South Sudan for almost like 12 years, but when I call the people in the South, they tell us, listen, we are trying to overthrow the government because the government is taking a lot from us. The citizen had that understanding. The only difference from what is happening to South Sudan and the North is the citizens of the North don't have what we have. We have an identity, which is actually, we know that we are South Sudanese. Second of all, we know that we are Africans. Third of all, we know where we come from. Fourth of all, we know that our blood is not mixed, so we are sure who is and whose son is this, and we know all this concept. So also, if you cut me again, I'm just going to drop.
Don't do that, but I just want to help.
Yeah, because I'm landing. Because when you cut me off, I'm going to lose my spots. And that being said, everybody knows who it is. So the people now, because I thought South Sudanese citizens don't even understand that they're facing something that is actually it's all about the government. But I came to understand that the citizens also know that they need to overthrow that system in order for all South Sudanese to actually have peace. The North don't have that ideology. The North have severe tribalism. The North have severe discrimination. The North has severe urbanization and also embodied with religion that is extremely complex problems. And that's why, for me as a Pan-African, I speak about the identity of African. I cannot speak about how corrupt the mindset of Sudanese people are. And when I'm speaking right now, I'm speaking in the borderline of I want to protect my nation, and I want to create my border, and I want the South Sudanese person to understand the issue of the North and learn from it, and let us not dive into the same issue. At the same time, could protect our borders from these Janjaweed people from coming in. Because that's what I'm scared right now. I'm not scared about a Dinka person coming to analyze a Shuluk or Nuer person. That's the least of my problems. My problems right now, the borders must be closed, and these people, we do have to protect our people, our black brothers and sisters, our elderly people. We had enough. That nonsense, we don't want it. This is what I came to the conclusion. We can fight for the North politically, we can speak for them, but at the same time, protect what you have. Because if you're going to open your door in the night and you have gold, somebody's going to come and steal it. That will actually make us to the understanding like, oh, look what is actually in the North right now happening. The people actually in South Sudan, even the Northerners, which will open our doors as refugees inside, now they're implementing the idea they have in their mindset that they're implementing it to South Sudanese people. That is crazy. We don't want that. So we can speak about the North different, we can speak about South different. South Sudan is way ahead than the North. I have to come to that understanding. Because we know who we are, we move to what we are. Even if the main mission about SPLM was to actually make Sudan an African nation, which is failed, now we have a place where we and black people can breathe, and we can all walk forward, me, you, and apologetic Junubi, to build our nation and also to protect it. It is in our hands. Because if I'm in my 30s right now, and Junubi then the 20s, or Brown Kitty is whatever, we are the future of that nation, and we need to fight for it politically. And we should never feel you should never feel angry that when we address this thing, because we want to work together in one path. We don't want a person who goes forward and they lack such understanding. Let me tell you, the moment I get my citizenship here, I'm moving to South Sudan to spend 2 years because I want to be around my people. I want to understand their political mindset and their own goal. That is what we all need to do. You don't know what Pan-Africanist is, sister?
No. It's different. Contextly. She's already said that the context was the overall context.
The overall context is the fact that they fight for African history, they fight for African identity, they teach you about the history of humanity and the history of African civilization, they teach you about African culture, African spirituality, African gods, African religions. With African gods, we invented religion, but not the white man actually takes it, or the Arab people take it more humane. All these things you learn it in Afrocentricity or like Pan-Africanism. That's the school of it. And this is not only a subject that we talk about, it's also a science where people get this in universities and be told there.
Okay. You say they teach African religion? I'm actually interested in that. Give more context, because me, as someone that is raised as Christian, I'm really coming out of this Christian thing. I want to discover more about as like my African roots. You know what I'm saying?
Pan-Africanism teach about the system of Me'at, the matriarchal system, which was in Africa for almost 200,000 years. And they teach you about what we learned at the antiquity of black people and how they viewed life. How we viewed life is actually...
Before colonization, right?
Before colonization. Before even the white man scientifically appeared only 70,000 years, on Earth. But we existed prior to this, and that's why we are the first civilization of humanity that knew how to read and write and even understand the concept of God, because we created God out of soil to highlight a higher being. And that's why our teaching, is called very sophisticated, because it's all based in spirituality, which is based on the study of a human being, because our ancestors even studied the animals, they studied the flies, they studied the insects in order to come with a concept higher of what a human being can do and a human being can achieve on Earth. They created those pyramids not for the concept of beauty or look how big the building is in the concept of the modern human being today. They created the concept of highlighting the advancement of the human mind and the human term of poetry, and they wrote it in whatever, so we can actually, so there is basically a loop of civilization that was actually lost. Pan-Africanism bring it together because the world is moving in a different matrix. Unapologetic, I'm interested to hear from you.
There is nothing nice about the sense of fear.
To me?
No, by the way, I was off after my whatever. I went and showered, so I don't know. I just came back now when I found you talking civilization, so I haven't understood anything. I was showering. I just left the phone.
You have to take a shower.
Oh man, I can't repeat it again.
Oh no, you don't have to.
Yeah. All I have to say is that I do agree with you, unapologetic, about the things that you say, and about like issues, political issues, manage it. It is true that most of the things that you actually say, it even makes sense to me right now, even more, But whatever is happening, it makes me to understand, like, listen, we need to appreciate that we as South Sudanese, yes, we may have fight. Listen, we did not arrive to that level. We did not arrive because we are more aware about things,
Yeah, it's all right.
Forget about this young man.
He's all over the place. He's in Kampala.
Becky, I hope I answered your questions. Unapologetically Spartan. Today's Halloween.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Halloween.
Children out there.
What are we dressing? Anybody dressing up today or tonight?
Yeah.
What are you dressing?
Always
Are you dressing
I
up?
dream, but I was dreaming yesterday, Brown Kitty. I was dreaming to go to the supermarket. I want to buy.
Guys,
I wanted to make chicken
just
soup.
trying to feel hungry. Wait, can I answer Becky's like?
Hello?
Becky, I just want to say like sorry. And you did not answer what biasly why I like chicken.
I didn't answer what?
You answered it, but biasly, but I liked it because biasness means conversation.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And technically, I went as like, I guess, like, have you watched Regina George, 1995?
Oh no, maybe I did. I don't keep names in my head like for.
What is she talking about?
Regina George!
Is it a movie or what is this?
Halloween costumes.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, it's like she had a yellow. Only men know this thing, but it's like it looks like a whole vest on the inside.
I think it's an Australian thing. I don't think we'd know.
I have no idea who that is. But are you going to be here today?
Okay, first of all, really did. We're past you guys. One. Second, Regina George is actually from America, and she comes from a TV show from America.
What's the show called? Or maybe it might be like Mackers or something.
No, it isn't.
Like, I mean, it might be a nickname or something.
No, Regina. It's because you're the one answering. If it was a.
I mean, what about her? You're wearing a dress that's like that. But I don't even know who that is.
Don't understand why I'm whole different time frame.
Virginia.
I want to say something.
Can you show us a photo of her? Maybe she's American. We can see the photo. I might know her by the photo, maybe.
That's what I'm trying to.
I think I had a photo of her somewhere on TikTok, but I don't really recall exactly.
Margaret Robbie's Australian, but people think she's American though. But she's totally Australian.
I want people to research me later about Sophia. Sophia,
Have you heard of Sophia's brand? Her new line.
yes, exactly.
Are you wearing?
Yeah.
What are you wearing? I'm wearing a Sophie. You're wearing a Sophie? Yeah.
I'm wearing a soap.
Hey, but Sophia, when you get a chance, you should make those Sophie dancing jalabiyas. You know the Sophie people in Khartoum? That's the. Hey, I don't know if apologetic heard that. Apologetic of all the things of the one thing that I liked about Khartoum. There is a Sophie tribe. They're doing like I think it's like black magic. It's not. It's black. What they do, they will come and they spin around, dance, flip, and wearing.
But wait, Junubi, there's also Sophies in Egypt.
Really?
Yeah, they dance like that.
But man, that looks. They're doing some things, and they said they're trying to convert people to a different religion. But a lot of people look at it like black magic.
No, they're just following the system of Ma'ad and the system of Sophia. That is actually African spirituality.
It is, huh?
You know?
Why are they calling it black magic though?
That's why they don't like them.
It's against the Islamist sort of thing, yeah.
They dance in Sayyida Zainab in Egypt. Sayyida Zainab, I went to the one of their practices one time. Anapologetic, can you talk please?
He's with some people. He'll talk when he has a chance. He was talking with some people. I've been here multitasking. I hate it when I'm multitasking. People call it, "Hey, do you know me? Are you there? Are you asleep?" He's sleeping. I'm multitasking, guys.
He was writing to me in the comments. He was writing in the comments. That's why.
No, if you're watching if I'm multitasking, I can write in the comments, but I cannot talk because I'm with an uncle. I'm with somebody. I'm yada yada. So writing comments is normal.
Sophia, what I was trying to say is what I kind of explained on the issue of Sudan, like how the power vacuum has led to what Sudan is going on through. And if today something is not done in South Sudan, this is, I wish it doesn't happen, but it's probably most likely to happen because the current government has turned tribes against each other, of which such atrocities are able to be committed by South Sudanese on themselves. That's why I was saying that the issue of Sudan is not racially motivated, it's political. And it was done by the government of Umar Bashir that made that to come, and the collapse of Bashir, and then after the collapse of Bashir, the fight between Burhan and this guy made that power vacuum, of which some external power who wants to